Hello and welcome to Alex Cooks, the #1 cooking show of YouTube. Now, what shall we be cooking today? Well, we are going to be cooking some bean stew. Because I do feel like we should always have a bit more vegetarianism with our channel, and that's what we shall do. Now, let us get down to the classic old constituents of the food. And to make this wonderful bean and pepper stew, it actually has peppers in it too. You need 2 red peppers, chopped roughly. 2 handfuls of cherry tomatoes in that there bowl. A tablespoon of oil. And 3 tablespoons of olive oil. I don't know what oil is. That's just a little hiccup. 2 onions, chopped roughly. 4 cloves of garlic crushed. You may notice, oh, Alex, there's more than 4 flipping cloves there. You might need to. Yeah, but I realised that some of these are a bit small, so you're going to have to make some more. Get some more. 5 large tomatoes. Oh, there's only 4 of these. 3 beefsteak tomatoes, skins removed and chopped. A cup of water. 3 cans of beans, drained and rinsed. I use borlotti, haricot and butter beans. Yes. 1 teaspoon of sea salt. Yes. Black pepper. 1.5 tablespoons of coconut milk or cream. A handful of fresh basil. And 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. Now that's all the ingredients. Let's get cooking. Okay, so we've tossed our vegetables, these vegetables here, into some olive oil. And we are now going to stick these into the oven for half an hour as part of our first step. Now whilst the tomatoes and pepper cooks, I am now deciding to heat the oil up in our biggest pan here, and we're going to add in the onions and cook them for about 10 minutes. Into the pan you go, lads. Get in there, my son. Go on, serve your country and your and my belly. Go on down, in you go, in. Nearly done here, and that's the next step. We are going to be adding in our chili and our garlic, which we shall then and now we shall now cook that for a further 3 minutes, 3 to 3 minutes. Okay, now what we are going to do now is we're going to pour in these tomatoes, which we've peeled and chopped up. Whoa, that was a bit of a splat. I'm just going to stir this all together and cook this for about 5 more minutes. So cook out the tomatoes and peppers at just a halfway point during the cooking process. We're going to give them a toss and return them back to the oven for cooking. Okay, so now we've rinsed and drained our beans, and we also cut up our basil. Here's the basil, and we've also cut up the basil over here as well. Okay, so our this has now been successfully cooking for quite a while now, 5 minutes as I said. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pour in our beans. I'm just going to go over here, but it looks nicer this way, don't you reckon? Anyway, bit of water. Okay, just going to stir that in real quick. Looks like baked beans now, with a bit of extra beaniness. And our herbs. We'll also chuck in our roast pepper when the time is come for that to be put in. Okay, now I think that's sufficiently stirred in, and look what's come out of the oven. The roasted red peppers. Now, just gonna like lump all this in here, nice and proper. Just scrape the first, scrape the second, and I just finished this off here. Serve it in. I'll stick our lid on and bring it to simmer for about 20 minutes. There we go. And lid. Also notice these roast tomatoes, which we are going to these roast tomatoes, which we are going to use to top the stew upon its completion. Okay, so now our stew's been cooking for about 20 minutes now. We're going to put in our coconut milk. There we go, that should do. And also our basil. And that goes, wonderful. And also our salt and pepper. We'll get out the salt and the pepper. Okay, now we're going to stir it all in. Okay, now it should be about ready to serve for the taste test. Okay, so just spoon some of the stew into this bowl. I'm going to sprinkle some tomatoes to top it, as I mentioned earlier. Wonderful. Now it's time for the taste test. Okay, so as you can see, our bean stew is now completely ready for consumption. And look at this. I also have this rather crunchy looking bread roll from a shop named Boobs. Now I'm going to give this a little bit of a dip. There we go. Looks wonderful, don't you reckon? Down the hatch it goes. If I could describe rustic as a flavour, then it will be this stew. I mean, all the contrasting vegetables, the onions, the tomatoes, the peppers, the licking noises. That's not me, by the way. Yeah, they all come together to make it something truly wonderful and special. So another success from our kitchen. So if you like this video, do be sure to like it and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this on your Facebook and Twitter, click. And also follow my social media on Instagram, Facebook, and my blog. I shall see you in the next video.